Number 6 is a number and quantity question. We're dealing with square roots. The square root of a certain number is approximately 9.2371. The certain number is between what two integers? We can make this statement into an equation. The square root of a certain number is approximately 9.2371. We can square both sides and we get x equals 9.2371 squared is 85.32. This number is between what two integers? 81 and 99. Also notice that they're not asking you to take the square root of 9.2371, which would be 3 point something. And if you were to do it this way, you would choose F, but this would be a wrong answer. It's saying that the square root of a certain number gives you 9.2371, which means it's going to be greater than 81 because the square root of 81 is 9, and it's going to be less than 100 because the square root of 100 is 10. The square root is in between 9 and 10, meaning the number itself has to be between 81 and 100. Number 7 is a statistics and probability question, and we are dealing with probability. A bag contains 10 pieces of flavored candy, 4 lemon, 3 strawberry, 2 grape, and 1 cherry. 1 piece of candy will be randomly picked from the bag. What is the probability the candy picked is not grape flavored? So we're talking about probability, and they're asking which candy is not grape flavored. Let's first write out the different types. There are 4 lemon, 3 strawberry, 2 grape, and 1 cherry. There are 10 in all. The probability is desired over total. The total here is 10. The desired is not grape. Not grape is this, this, and this, which is 8. 8/10 is our answer. That is not in the answer choices because it is reduced to 4/5. The answer is E. Number 8 is a geometry question. We're dealing with midpoint. When points A and B, -3, 4, are graphed in the standard xy coordinate plane below, the midpoint of AB will be 1, 2. What will be the coordinates of point A? First, let's plot these points. B is -3, 4. The midpoint of AB is 1, 2. Just by looking at these 2 points, we can guess what A is. A has to be somewhere around here. That means it has a positive x value. It's going to be around 0 for the y value. The answer choices make this question fairly easy. All of these are negative x values. The only one that's positive is k. This is our answer. And we see also that the y value is 0. We wanted something close to 0. Now we could have gotten this by counting down 2 over 4, down 2 over 4. We could have also used the midpoint formula, which is x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. And they're telling us that this is 1, 2. We've been given -3 and 4. So that would be -3 plus x2 over 2 equals 1. And 4 plus y2 over 2 equals 2. And we can solve times 2 times 2. That's -3 plus x2 equals 2. Add the 3. x2 is 5. At that point, we know that k is the answer. Number 9 is an algebra question. We are writing equations. Andrea manages a company that currently has 116 customers, which is 8 more than twice the number of customers the company had 1 year ago. How many customers did the company have 1 year ago? The company currently has 116 customers, and that is 8 more than twice the number of customers the company had a year ago. So how many did they have a year ago? All we're doing is solving for x. Now we can isolate the x. First, we'll put the 8 on the other side. That's 108 equals 2x, divide by 2, and x equals 54. This is our answer. Another way you could have done this is by back solving. So let's take 62. We're going to plug that into the x. 116 equals 8 plus 2 times 62. 2 times 62 is 124. That's going to be bigger than 116, so these are not our answer. Let's try 54. That's 8 plus 2 times 54 has to equal 116. 2 times 54 is 108. 108 plus 8 does indeed equal 116. This is our answer. Number 10 is similar to number 9 in that it is an algebra question and we are writing equations. Joseph will have a 200-foot-long fence installed around his yard. The A+ Fence Company charges a $500 fee plus a set amount per foot of fence. The A+ Fence Company has given Joseph an estimate of $2,200 to install the fence around his yard. What is the set amount per foot of fence? So in order to install this fence, A+ Company charges $500 plus a certain number times the amount of fencing, which in this case is 200 feet. All of that is supposed to total $2,200. This is the equation that we're supposed to set up. Again, we could solve for x, or we could back solve. Let's try back solving. We'll take $850. That's $500 plus $850 times 200. Does that equal 2,200? 8.5 times 200 is 1,700. 1,700 plus 500 is indeed 2,200. This is our answer. Thanks for watching. For all the latest videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find us at justiceprep.com or like us on Facebook and Instagram.